tried to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through the droughts. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around, see the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're on myself. I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep till I feel your touch. I said, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I kiss. I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sunlight up the sky. So I hit the road and overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're on myself. I'm blinded by the lights. Oh, I can't sleep till I feel your touch. I said, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I kiss. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, I'm blinded by the lights. So I can't sleep till I feel your touch. I said, 'cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. The shoes on, get up in the mood, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Can't count, get the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Think down, call me on my phone, nice tea, and I get my ping pong. I'm in the stars tonight. So sweet, bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little fucking song. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. In the stars tonight. So sweet, bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little fucking song. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Bring a friend, join the crowd. Wanna come along? Hurry up, talk, just move, hurry up. Whoa. Down high, sky's the light, so we dance to the break dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I get the medicine, so you keep it out. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass? Boom, I'm ready. Love is sweet as honey, yeah, this bitch shaking like money. Disco all alone, I'm in today, I'm getting to go, I'm down, you know I go. And let's go! It's high, in the stars tonight. So sweet, bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little funky song. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa. In the stars tonight. So sweet, bring the fire, set the night light. Shining through the city with a little
Stop. What the hell are you talking about? Get my pretty name out of your mouth. Well, you're not the same with or without. Don't talk about me like how you might think how I feel. Top of the world, but your word isn't real. It wasn't ideal. So go have fun. I really couldn't care less, and you can give it my best, but just know I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think that's who I am. I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think that's who I am. How it goes, how it goes, how it goes, 50. Did you have fun? I really couldn't care less, and you can give it my best, but just know I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think that's who I am. I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think that's who I am. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm right to you. I'm sorry. I don't think I'm right to you. I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you can tell. I think that's who I am. I'm not your friend or anything. Damn, you think that you're the man. I think that's who I am. How it goes, how it goes, how it goes with the rain. Interviews, interviews, interviews. When they say your name, I just how it goes, how it goes, how it goes with the rain. Interviews, interviews, interviews. When they say your name, I just
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. Ooh, you make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So I say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it all again. I say, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my feet, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. And you just beg to see me dance just one more time.
I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my feet, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. And you just beg to see me dance just one more time.
They say, oh my God, I say, tears for me, oh. I never seen anybody do that thing to do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all like, hey, 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 hey,
Hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, hey, I like it. Hey, 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 hey. Go see you every day. Hey, 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 hey.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way is liberating, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. Dance with me. I'm living the truth for me, I feel it in the energy, I see it written in the stars. We can go wherever, so let's do it now or never, baby, nothing's ever too far. Glitter in the sky, glitter in the eyes, shining just the way we are. I feel like we're forever every time we get together, no, we're never gonna be apart. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way is liberating, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. Come on, dance with me. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Let me take you for a ride. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Stop it, baby. Let's go.
Boy, I'm advanced, got my real tight pants. When I back it up, I put you in a trance. If you wanna dance, then show me all your bands, cause tonight I might give you that chance.
Let's get it. Skirt. Pull up in the coupe. Ooh, that dude, he look hella cute. Yeah, he looking at me like you. Say my breasts like Betty Boo. Oh, my. Get this stuttering like I. I'm a freak, I like to play shy, but I will get it poppin'. Anything, I'll try it. Say I'm on this top 5 list. On a major key like Kylie. Don't sleep, open up your eyelids. I can be your girl if you keep it private. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating, the Milky Way is liberating, yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me, dance with me. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Let me take you for a ride. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Let me take you for a ride. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm meditating. Woo! I'm meditating. Come on, dance with me. I'm meditating.
Let me take you for a ride.
I'm meditating. Come come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
Stop it, baby.
Real bad best friend. That my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she twerking. She know it, I didn't come back in. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. Know my girl gon' tip, now she twerking. She throw it out and come back in. As I'm a pussy in a taxi, fresh blow out. Skin on town, she big. She look up with a T at the end. I'm a hype every time, now my motherfucking friend. She been down since the days and the bobos. Now we stepping out the deep, got my nuts low. When we pull to the scene, they be filled with jealousy. If a bitch get in the key, she gon' be the enemy. I hit a phone with a C like, bitch, guess what? All the rich ass boys when I fuck them, cause I ass it up to look, don't touch. And I'm bad for some bands every time they big up. Yeah, my best friend, real that money, real that best friend, real that money, real that best friend. If you need a freak, I ain't bump my motherfucker, she was to the beat. If she ride for me, she don't need a key. If you sideways, she ain't gonna need a beat. If she's so bad that I just can't take that bitch nowhere. He off her bitch, I said, don't go there. Let's break her back, she protected that time, get that strap, let them buckle, foot on neck, give no air. Whole world wanna be us, and my main bitch, she my day one, on my way, bitch. Let you get drunk, celebrate, cause we the baddest in the club, that my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own money. She don't need no nigga on the dance floor. She had 2-3 drinks, now she's working, she know it, I didn't come back in. That's my best friend. She a real bad bitch, got her own car. She don't need no lift in a strip club. Now my girl gon' tip, now she's working, she know it, I didn't come back in. Real that money, real that best friend. Real that money, real that best friend.
Best friend, you the baddest and you know it. Oh, girl, I think I will be going. Fuck it up, and I'm never hit them houses. Best friends and you motherfucking blowing. Best friends and your rhythm like it's rolling. Oh, girl, I think I will be going. Fuck it up, and I'm never hit them houses. Best friend, you my motherfucking snowman. Best friends and your rhythm like it's rolling. Oh, girl, I think I will be going. Fuck it up, and I'm never hit them houses. Best friend, you my motherfucking snowman.
Real that money, real that best friend. Real that money, real that best friend. Real that money, real that best friend. Real that money, real that best friend.
Baby, ya yo me enteré, se nota cuando me ves. Ahí donde no has llegado, sabes que yo te llevaré. Dime qué quieres beber, es que tú eres mi bebé. Y de nosotros, ¿quién va a hablar si no nos dejamos ver? Baby, a ti no me pongo, y siempre te lo pongo. Y si tú me tiras, vamos a nadar el hondo. Si por mí te lo pongo, de septiembre hasta agosto. Y mis 5 años lo que digan tu amiga, ya te meterás. Se nota cuando me ves, ahí donde call, I will give it all to you. When it comes to my heart, I think I deserve to be choosy. I'm looking for love, flows like electricity through me. No, I ain't wasting time, playing with no part-time love. No, 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 I want what I want. Let the power of love take me over. I don't need out to see it. I know my heart believes it. I wanna know if you're the one who needs my love. Tell me, could it be the one for me? I'm ready, finally ready to fall in love. Baby, I'm ready, ready to fall. If you answer with a call, I will give it all. Baby, I'm ready, finally ready to fall in love. Baby, I'm ready, ready to fall. If you answer with a call, I will give it all to you. I'm ready, hope there's plenty. Yes, I'm ready, finally ready. Yes, I'm ready, hope there's plenty. Yes, I'm ready, finally ready. Yes, I'm ready, hope there's plenty. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I am. Oh, finally finally ready to fall in love. Baby, I'm ready, ready to fall. If you answer with a call, I will give it all. Baby, I'm ready, finally ready to fall in love. Baby, I'm ready, ready to fall. If you answer with a call, I will give it all to you.
artist in this year's San Francisco Bare Chest calendar. And here's my page for the year. And it's a fundraiser. It's been around for 27 years to support the AIDS Emergency Fund, to help pay people's rent and utilities if they're struggling to pay their bills.
Now next up is the Bare Chest Calendar. What a great organization. I have been doing the dinner date auction for them since 1992, Donna. 20 years.
And I've been trying to get on that calendar for 20 No, it seems like a flip kind of idea, you know, Bare Chest Calendar, but this is a multi-$100,000 fundraising effort. It's incredible.
It has, and it's for the AIDS Emergency Fund. And I'll tell you what, the men that have been on the calendar have ranged in age from 25 to 62. There is something for everybody
All
on this calendar.
ethnicities, all ages. Yeah, it's great.
All right, and just so you know, it's not just a calendar. They volunteer their time at fundraising events all year long, Donna.
Are these the ones from this year? I mean, that's
guys,
a good-looking calendar.
They are. The guys that are up on the float on that truck, those will be the men that will be selling for dinner dates in August.
Oh.
And then they'll all be at your show, Donna, the following couple nights later. So I tell you what, if there's somebody there you'd like to buy, just let us know.
I'll put down a deposit today.
There you go.
Happy Pride, San Francisco! Let's hear it out there! Today's a good day!
Hey, here we are. Welcome, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2022 Bare Chest Calendar Finals. We are so excited. This is an amazing moment for us because we made it through the whole pandemic year and the guys still raised a lot of money. I'm going to tell you how much in just a little bit, but this has been an amazing year in so many ways, not just because of the pandemic, but also just because we still actually pulled off a calendar, a 2001 calendar, and we are ready for 2002. And boy, are we ready! We've got a great surprise for you. Hopefully, you've been watching us throughout some of the preliminaries, but we finally made it to the finals. We have 10 amazing guys that are gonna compete for the spot that they actually want on the 22 calendar. So wait, we got a lot of stuff coming up, a lot of great stuff. Now, last year's calendar, 21, raised over, get this, $125,000. $125,000. And that was, they didn't even have any live events. They couldn't, like, sell tickets on their knees. They couldn't do anything. They just had to do it online, and they had to like find a way and get creative. And they really got creative. $125,000. That is incredible. So we're gonna have a little tribute to them later, but man, they worked hard and they really deserve a lot of credit. So of course, all those proceeds go to PRC. PRC is, it's helped raise literally hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars for HIV positive men and women throughout the whole Bay Area. They are located in San Francisco. They're an incredible charity. Check them out online. And if you want to donate to them, we're going to have a little link that you can actually donate straight to PRC tonight too. Hopefully, if you have, maybe you've like donated to one of the guys before, but see, there's the link. But if you haven't and you want to make a little donation, please do just go to barechest.org/donate, and you can donate to the Bare Chest, which ultimately goes to PRC. Now, this calendar has been running for 37 years, over $3 million, 37 years. So this is one of the longest fundraisers in San Francisco, maybe even in the US, who knows? But in truth, it is a San Francisco institution, and it's a wonderful, wonderful charity to get involved with too. So there's always room for more to get involved. Has a really long history of raising a lot of money, and again, goes to PRC, as well as there was a organization prior to it called AIDS Emergency Fund. So sometimes you'll hear that they're really one and the same, and really thank them a lot tonight. But it takes a lot of crazy people to put this all together, and one of the craziest we have is a good, solid leader called Big Daddy Larry Rich, also known as Big Daddy. He heads all of this up for us. So let's welcome Larry in for a few words.
Thanks, Mark. The beginning of the year, it's not really the beginning of the year, but as we're about to choose calendar men, I always kind of look back at where we've been and have some respect for the calendar men who've come before us. This is my third year as Big Daddy, and each year has been a little different. My first year we had a normal year, right? Back before the pandemic, and raised a ton of money, raised $205,000. Last year was sort of a weird year, and we had a really long contest season, and weren't able to choose our team until August. But anyway, this year we knew that things were going to be different, so we planned ahead a little bit, and we knew it was going to be tough to recruit guys. We knew it was going to be hard to raise money, and we thought, why not call in our alumni? So as I was saying, we always kind of look back at as we're about to choose a new team at the men who have come before, and there's nearly 450 calendar men. So we went back to those 450 calendar men and we said, we know you've done this before. We know you've put in a year of service, but we could really use your help this year to raise money in these difficult times. And we had a bunch of guys who stepped up and took it on. So I'm pleased to let everyone know that, if you haven't seen all our posts about the alumni edition, but it's really kind of an honor to work with these guys, most of whom came before me. I'm Mr. January 2019, so most of these guys have been involved before I was. So this is going to be an amazing year to work with a team of guys that have had different experiences, different leadership, and I think that we'll all be able to work together and come up with some really innovative ideas to get through this year and make it another successful year. So with that, I guess I'll kick it back to Mark so we can get on with the show.
Thanks, Larry. Larry really does a lot of work, and he really works hard. So a big thank you to him. More from him later, too. Before we begin tonight, we do want to turn our attention really briefly to the previous year and those who have been affected maybe by the pandemic, either have lost loved ones or have become sick or know people. Of course, our hearts go out, and we hope that soon we'll be out of this all together too. So we're in it together now. Hopefully we can all be out of it together soon. Of course, in the meantime, do continue to use some safety precautions when necessary, and of course get vaccinated. It's important. If you don't believe what you say, just look around and do your own digging information, and you'll find out it's well worth it. Do it for yourself. So on that, I will say we had such a fun time over the preliminaries meeting our alumni. That's right, alumni. This calendar is all full of guys who have done it before. So if they've done it once, they can even do a better job doing it again. And honestly, they have already proven to be a spectacular team because they've already raised quite a bit of cash. We'll find out that later. But since they're doing this all again, they should be pretty much a pro at it, right? So do yourself a favor, and if you know a calendar guy out there that's doing it again, support them. Give them $1, $10, $20, whatever you can afford to support PRC. I think with that, everybody should be ready to meet Team 2020. It's a pre-recorded little clip here, so but it's quite important because this is your first view. So ready? Let's meet Team 2022.
Contestant 1, Jack. Contestant 2, Michael. Contestant 3, Brad. Contestant 4, Ken. Contestant 5, Joe. Contestant 6, Rebel. Contestant 7, Guy. Contestant 8, Mitch. Contestant 9, Cody Bear. Contestant 10, AJ.
That's a great lineup. 10 great guys. Amazing lineup. So that's what's in store for you. So stay tuned because you don't want to miss even more. Now that said, I think we're still at home, so you're able to do this without pants. And some of you need to actually go out and buy pants because after a while, you're not going to be on Zoom anymore or Twitch or any of these platforms. So please go out and buy some pants. But I thought since we were home, why not just go casual? And this is a great way to get in some shameless sponsor promos. So that said, we have the great support of our presenting sponsor, Miller Brands, Miller Coors. They have been with us since 1999. That is a long time to have the same sponsor. And we are so proud and so happy that they have decided to once again sponsor us and of course give us their support. They really do help out a lot. They just not help the calendar, they help everywhere. They help like the pride parades and they help a lot of the different events and some of the big drag shows. So they are really a supportive organization, supportive company, and please give them your support back. How best to do it? Well, grab a Miller Lite or even their new product, Vizzy, which Larry has told me he's going to be drinking all year long. So, so please support Miller as well as our more recent sponsor, Tito's Handmade Vodka. Now, Tito's is out of Texas, and they are it's an incredible brand. By the way, a little shot of Tito's, a little Miller, they go really pretty good together. So go ahead and take your shot, take your beer. It's all good. Make sure the beer's nice and cold. The shot, well, doesn't matter. So it all goes down and gives you a good time. So Tito's Handmade Vodka, Miller, thank you so much for your support. Tito's been with us for a few years now, so thanks to them. We've also very honored to have the great support from Mr. S. Leathers, 9x6 Lubricants, Powerhouse, and so many others, including everybody who's given $1 or $2 or more up to date. Finalists tonight will receive a numeric score in 5 different categories: teamwork, fundraising, stage presence, physical aesthetics, and interview, all scored by our judges, but more about our judges later. The finalists have been very busy this year. They have really sold just a bucket of raffle tickets. The winners will be drawn on May 12th at our first team meeting. So good luck to those who contributed and who bought a ticket, and thank you. And of course, we'll contact the winners after the drawing. Our grand prizes include a $500 gift certificate to Mr. S. Leathers and also a Series SE Apple Watch. So those are some pretty good gifts and pretty good prizes. And I think there might even be, a little time. Who knows? Look, either way, if you haven't given $1 or $2, go to that link. Where's the link? Where's the link? The link to donate to PRC. Thank you. To donate to PRC. So where, of course, that money has got to go to PRC. Who's PRC? Well, we're going to find out. We have a representative from PRC to tell you all about it. His name is Brett Andrews. He's the executive director. He's an incredible guy, incredible man. And let's hear it from Brett.
Thanks, Mark. Hey, you fabulous gentlemen. It's me, Brett Andrews, here to congratulate you. Thank you for your participation in the calendar again, and wish you a super fun and fundraising year ahead. This is the 38th edition of the Bare Chest Calendar, and since 1985, it has raised over $3 million for PRC and what was previously AEF. So we appreciate the incredible dedication and hard work of the men over these many years. Your participation this year represents the giving spirit of the Brotherhood and how all 12 alumni men are willing to step up again to support PRC and to represent the community. Today isn't so much of a contest, but a celebration of our alumni finalists' hard work and their commitment during these challenging times. You all have been very successful in your fundraising efforts, despite the limitations due to COVID-19. We are so appreciative of the partnership between PRC and the calendar. We couldn't say thank you enough. The money raised allows us to continue to provide critical services to those most in need. As calendar men, your efforts have lasting impact well beyond the year of your service. Thank you to all who have supported the calendar over the years. And I want to give a special thanks to Big Daddy Larry Rich, Den Daddy DC Sands, and the entire Bare Chest Calendar Committee, who work so hard to make this a success every year. I can't wait to see the 22 calendar. Love to you all. Congratulations.
And we can't wait to see the 2022 calendar either, Brett. And we it's just pins and needles, I'm telling you. Thank you to you and your organization, PRC, and to all the staff who works really hard to really help out literally hundreds and thousands of people throughout the years. It really takes a village, and you guys prove it. So on with the show, because what is better than a hot and sexy guy on a calendar? Well, I'll tell you what's better. It's to see that same hot and sexy guy in his favorite sexy outfit. That's right. Favorite sexy outfit time coming up. We call it our gear parade. And ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, Team 2022 for the Bare Chest Calendar.
Hey, I'm Jack Thompson. I'm 35 years old. I am originally from Berkeley, California. I currently live very far away from the rest of you in Baltimore, Maryland. I was originally on the calendar. I was Mr. May 2018. And the reason I wore this is because every piece that I'm wearing means something to me. I'm wearing my title belt for being International Mr. Leather. This jacket was given to me by an elder in the community in the Bay Area. This is my collar for me and my daddy. And I made this hood and wore it on stage last time I ran for the calendar.
Hi, I'm Michael Armato. I was born in Manila, Philippines, but I grew up here in the Bay Area. I am Mr. June 2016. I'm 46 years old, and I wore this because I want to give you a wild ride. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Brad Weintraub. I'm originally from Fairbanks, Alaska. I am 35 years old, and I was originally on the calendar in 2015 as Mr. August. I am wearing this today because what's sexier than a well-dressed man who knows how to get what he wants and what he wants.
Hey buddy, Ken Ferraris here, Mr. February, Bare Chest Calendar 2003. I'm 61 years old. I'm from San Francisco, California, living in Oakland right now. And here I am in my gear, here in the ocean in Santa Cruz. And paddleboarding has been a sport that I've done for about 20 years now. And it's something that, being HIV positive for 30 years, that I developed doing to just maintain my health. And I really love being out in the ocean. I love the water. And I love you all for donating to be on the 2022 Alumni Edition, the Bare Chest Calendar. Thanks a lot. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Joe. I'm 65 years old, and I'm originally from Fairfax County, Virginia, although I currently live in Oakland, California. I first appeared on the calendar in December of 2019. I wore this because I like working out, and working out in spandex makes me feel like I'm working out in nothing at all.
Hey there, I'm Rebel. I'm 39 years old. I'm originally from Quebec, Canada, and I now live in Haight-Ashbury in San Francisco. I was originally Mr. December 2012, and I wore this sexy outfit because I'm a rebel at heart, and I like a guy who can fill out his spandex.
Hey, I'm Guy, I'm 58, originally from Moses Lake, Washington, and I currently live here in San Jose, California. I appeared in the 2015 Bare Chest Calendar as Mr. February. I'm wearing this outfit because there's nothing hotter than a man in uniform.
Hi, I'm Mitch Carrington. I'm originally from the Midwest. I now live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I am the Big 50 this year. I'm also Mr. February 2020. In my first finals, I did a Peter Pan theme because I love Disney. And this time I decided to go with a more mature look as a pirate. I love the kilt. It represents my Scottish heritage. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Cody Bear. I'm 48 years old. I live in the Sunset District in San Francisco. I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I appeared on the calendar in 2013 as Mr. October. And I wore this today because who doesn't find a fireman really sexy? And boy, I heard you got a fire in your hole. And I would like you to fish in Daddy's pants and pull out his hose and we can put out that fire together.
Hi, I'm AJ Huff. I'm 39 years old and I'm originally from Los Angeles, but right now I live right here in the Castro. I was originally Mr. March on the 2019 Bare Chest Calendar, and I'm wearing this today because I am Mr. Rubber San Francisco, and I want to show that latex and rubber and fetish culture is still alive here in San Francisco. Thank you.
Now, that is my kind of parade. I think we can all agree. We can just kind of watch that all day. You know, we can just loop that and loop it and loop it. Okay, maybe once is enough for now. But, you know, if you're nice, we might play that again. So another big hand for Team 2022. Yay, I know you're clapping out there. And the gentlemen tonight are being judged, by the way, by former calendar guys. So, boy, we have like all the calendar guys have done it once, so they're doing it again. Now they're being judged by former calendar guys themselves. And our judges actually work throughout the preliminary season as well as the finals. And so they put a lot of time and effort in. And so let's get to know our judges for tonight a little bit better. Larry, maybe you can help me out with this. Terrific. Our first judge is Ranj. Ranj, there's Ranj. Oh, you know, we didn't want to do the whole flip-flop back and forth. We'll let them go pantsless too. So here we can just see their face. So Ranj was Mr. July 2017. He's now a board member of the Bare Chest Calendar. He's also a committee member of the Grassroots Gay Rights Foundation. Born in Fiji and raised in Sydney, He moved to San Francisco in 2014. At 40, he works for an IT product as an IT product manager for Gap. Loves travel, good food, his hubby, and of course, being a social butterfly. His motto is to live life to the max because who knows what tomorrow will bring. Who knows? Thank you, Raj. Next up, Manny. There's Manny, Mr. November 2018. He's a native Angelino, born and raised in LA. Although that doesn't take away from his love of San Francisco, which he moved back to, and has been a really proud resident for over 3 years. One of 10 kids, he draws his gay sensibilities from his Mexican telenovelas, which practically raised him. He also serves as the current Mr. SF Eagle Leather, and who knows when that'll happen for him to step down. But Manny, someday you'll get to step down. Thank you, Manny. Okay, Ed Matthews. Where's Ed? There's Ed. Ed is a total two-timer. That's right. He was Mr. January 2012 and Mr. December 2014. He also finds times to fix computers. You know, he's got to make a living, among other things. And he has been a gay comic book publisher and also sings with the Mission Dolores Basilica. So thank you, Ed. Next up, Desmond. Desmond is Mr. August 2014. He's been judging with the calendar since 2009. A 15-year San Francisco resident, he holds the Mr. Hayes Valley Leather 2008 title. He's worked with Stop AIDS and Folsom Street Fair, Doreali, and is an original member for the SF K9 unit. Thank you, Desmond. Second to last, Mike Usan. There's Mike. Mike is Mr. June 2016. You may have seen him actually with somebody else who's competing tonight because they actually did like a double calendar month. He's originally from Manila, Philippines. Mike moved to California in 1999, and Mike likes shoes. Mike doesn't like shoes. He loves shoes. And even during the pandemic, his collection of shoes has grown. You might want to look at it like, I don't know, like a shoe fetish, maybe. Who knows? I think so. And he currently works for property management in San Francisco, dealing with affordable housing or below market rate units. And in his spare time, he loves to play tennis. So if you want to hit a few balls or play a few balls, let him know. All right. Thank you, Mike. And finally, Arnell, otherwise known as Jizzy. That's right. Arnell is the BCC, Bare Chest Calendar, Judges Coordinator, and he oversees the calendar's judging training process and has been doing so for over 15 years. He does professional digital retouching for his work and is the senior digital artist for Gap Online. He also volunteers on retouching the calendar photos. Now, he reads tarot cards, and he can retouch your photos, so he can actually tell your future and touch your photos at the same. He does it at the same time. It's amazing. Aren't you amazing? You're amazing. I know. He loves comics and DC fans, especially Wonder Woman and the Justice League, which I think you probably have figured out by now. And he enjoys traveling the world and is fortunate to use his airline miles to score premier first class and business class seats when traveling. He's always takes the MC with him, especially on his next trip. And he would love to thank all the past and present calendar alumni and all the fabulous judges, which he's very grateful for. Thank you, Jizzy Arnell. Yay, and there's Larry again. All right. So besides these gents, we've had judges throughout the preliminaries, including Kevin Harding Toy, John Marquez, Nick LaHonde, and John Hughes. So thank you to the guys who volunteered, and in case I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But I'll give a big hand to them. Larry, give a big hand. Yay. Thank you. So they do give their time, so thank you, judges. Okay, well, here we go. We're really going to meet these guys kind of up close and personal. I know you've seen them introduce themselves, and you've seen them in their favorite outfit, but now we really get to just sit down and chat and talk. Not a long time, but it's all right. But we're going to have some fun because during the preliminaries, we actually brought back the game show To Tell the Truth. It's an old game show, and it was really fun. We had a good time doing it. So we are going to not bring that back, but we decided to have some more fun by bringing back the hilarious old game show, The Match Game. The Match Game. This is really fun. So for the youngins out there, this is a game where the contestants would try to match a celebrity fill in the blank answer. So they would be like given a statement, and then they get to fill in the answer in wherever the blank was. So our celebrities tonight are the finalists, and our contestants are you, the viewers. So you get to play along with us tonight. So as I ask the fill in the blank answer, you can use the comments in your screen to type in your answer while the finalists write their answer down, and then try to match them up tonight. See if you can make a match with one of our two finalists. And then we get to see them strip. So, hey, that's certainly an added treat, So have some fun, play along with us tonight. For those of you who remember the match game, great. If you don't, you'll get the idea right away. So please have some fun, play along with us. So on that, I think we're ready to bring in our first two men, Jack and Michael. Hey. Hi guys, how are you?
Great. How are you doing?
Terrific. Okay, we're going to get to know each one of you a little bit better. Jack is 35. He was Mr. May 2018, and also International Mr. Leather 2019. That's right, too, right? 19. I think that's right. Okay. Wow, you went from the calendar right to IML, International Mr. Leather, and you won. You won. That's amazing.
It was shocking to me too.
Well, I don't know. I think you made a pretty good contestant there. So, so Jack, give me two words that really describes your IML experience. I know there's probably dozens, but what's the first two that really come up in your head?
Rewarding and exhausting.
And why would you pick those?
I think that out of almost any experience that I've really had short of the calendar, if I had to do it all over again, I would do IML all over again. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had, period, in my life. And it was just such a fun time. It was also incredibly exhausting, just like the pace of how much you're preparing and writing everything and going to events all the time and then showing up and the day in, day out stuff you're doing. It's a lot, but it's an amazing experience. I would suggest anybody go ahead and attempt to do it.
Beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. It was like I said, it may have been a surprise to you, not to us. We knew you could do it from the start. So, okay, there's Jack. Where's Michael? Michael. Hey, Michael, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Michael is 46. He was Mr. June 2016. And you did like a double with Mike on the calendar, didn't you?
Yes, we were the Mike and Michael twins.
In the Gemini, right?
Gemini twins, yes.
Oh, that's awesome. And I see you've done some work with the Asian Pacific Island Wellness Center.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you help them out?
I was one of their peer counselor, volunteer. We used to go out into clubs and promote safe sex and promote the use of condoms. This was back in the early 2000s.
Sure, but we still need to promote that anyway. So it's all good. The work you're doing is still.
Now you have more options.
Still more relevant. You do, but at the same time, we still need to be all nice and safe.
Right,
and good.
Right. I agree. Cool.
So, are you guys ready to play our game?
Yes.
Okay. So get your piece of paper and your marker ready, and remember, just write down the answer. Don't show us until I tell you. Alrighty. Now, and you're both pretty clear on how this all works. Okay. So here we go. Chiquita Banana. You know her, don't you? Chiquita Banana. You know Chiquita? Chiquita Banana said, from now on, Viewers, get ready to write. From now on, I'm staying away from King Kong. Yesterday, he tried to blank me. Chiquita Banana said, from now on, I'm staying away from King Kong. Yesterday, he tried to blank me. Poor Chiquita. Poor Chiquita. So, all right, viewers, I hope you're ready. Okay. So, Jack, Michael, Chiquita Banana said, from now on, I'm staying away from King Kong. Yesterday, he tried to show us squeeze and swallow me. All right. See, now I hope some of our viewers at home got matched our answers, or at least gave us some other good ideas. So thank you. That's awesome. That's a good. Now you know how to play. If you didn't know how to play before, now you know how to play. It's easy, fun. Play along with us. Okay, guys, we gotta see a little bit more of you. So if you're ready, I think let's bring on Jack. Jack, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Uh-oh. Wait for some music. There we go. Yeah, Jack. All the way from Baltimore, we have Jack. Give us a quick turn. All right. Yeah, thank you, Jack. All right. Okay, Michael, you're up. It's your turn. Ready, go.
Champagne and drinking with your friends. You live in the dark, boy, I cannot pretend. I'm not faced, only here to sin. If you've been in your garden, you know that you can. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way. Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me out by your name, I'll be on the way. Like,
all right. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. That was amazing. See, it's fun. Just play along with us. It's fun. Plus, then you get a show at the end, so you can't really lose. So let's bring on our next two guys, Brad and Ken. There's Brad. There's Ken. Hey, guys. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
We're doing good. Brad, you're 35. Yep. Mr. August 2015, yes. Right?
We kind of want to be older.
I know, but now old. It doesn't matter if it's 20 years ago, 10 years ago. We know you have some good stories from 2015. So, and we want the dirt. We don't want the we raised a lot of money and did a lot of heartwarming things. That's all wonderful. Made a lot of friends. We want the dirt. That's right. Give us one good line. What do you most remember from 2015?
When we went up to it was the opening event, going to the Bolt, and we stayed up in Sacramento. And of course, we did the Bolt, we did the event, and then we all went out and got drunk later. Two guys remain nameless, but you could probably figure it out. Did not get home back to the hotel to the next morning. And one of them had to carry the other one up the stairs of the hotel.
Uh-oh.
And then literally when he woke up like 3 hours later, we're all packing to go. And he just looks at us through the door. He's like, this is the stride of pride.
Oh, my God. Walk of shame in Sacramento.
Oh, no, there was no walk of shame. It was
there wasn't.
Pride.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was just kind of a slur of shame. That's all. That's all.
Set the tone for the group.
Well, you had fun, right?
It was a lot of fun.
Okay. And Ken. There's Ken.
Yes.
Ken is 60 and Mr. February 2003. 2003. Now, that was a while ago. Not too long ago, but it was a while ago. And Ken, what, in your opinion, is the biggest change so far you've seen from 2003 calendar to the present?
Well, I guess I'd have to say the change in the structure, in the way that the guys who compete, as we have, are raising money prior. I mean, back when I did it, we sometimes did that in bars with, I think, raffle tickets, but it wasn't on the level of the fundraising that we're doing now. So I think actually that's really cool because it really raises a lot more money for the calendar. It gets everybody who enters into the competition involved in the fundraising, which is such an amazing effort. So, I mean, I have to say that's the main change, you know. For me, I'm, you know, almost 20 years older. So I think I'm bringing a different self to it. I think it was just like fun and games a lot for me back then. But I feel just a little bit more reflective on the cause, on PRC, and just being connected to it in that way.
Sure. Well, we all get a little more grounded as we get older, but we also become a little bit more ourselves, right? Yeah. So thank you. That's awesome, and it's a great perspective because it's important to hear from, you know, like what happened and what goes on, and you know, the whole bit. It's really important. So this calendar has a huge history, so it's important to know everything. Are you guys ready to play the game?
Yes.
You are. Here we go. Okay, get that paper and pen ready. Viewers, get your comment screen ready. Here we go. Empress Juanita Moore, our new Empress of San Francisco. Empress Juanita Moore said, "I'll never stay at Leatherman Lenny's motel again. Instead of vibrating beds, the rooms have vibrating blanks." That's right, poor Juanita. There she was staying at Leatherman Lenny's motel. She said, instead of vibrating beds, the room have vibrating blanks. Oh my goodness. Okay, are you ready? You ready?
Wait.
Oh, it's all right, I'll read it again.
I'm ready.
Empress Juanita Moore said, "I'll never stay at Leatherman Lenny's motel ever again. Instead of vibrating beds, the rooms have vibrating," show us the answer, 15-inch dildos, bed bugs. Oh no, poor Lenny. Oh my goodness. Those are definitely two things I don't think you want to find in your, well, maybe one you do, the other no. All right. Are you guys ready to show a little bit more? I think we're going to see Brad. You're up first. Wait for that music. Brad, I forgot. Brad's a tattoo. Got the tat. Wow, beautiful work.
My shirt so sexy it hurts.
Let's hear it for Brad.
For Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan.
All right, next up, Ken, you're up. Take it off. Oh, we got the slow strip music for you. Oh, yeah. 2003, we're doing it all over again. 2022. Give it a quick turn. All right. Thank you, Ken. Awesome. Oh, my God. Another two wonderful guys doing it all over again. Incredible. Next up, let's bring in our next two guys, Joe and Rebel. Joe and Rebel. There's Joe, there's Rebel. Hey, guys. How you doing today?
Great.
Awesome. Okay, Joe is 65, Mr. Yes. December 2019, right?
Yes.
Got a little slow feed. That's all right. That happens. It happens. It's TV. It's TV. So, Joe, you photographed gay nightlife for many years, didn't you?
I did.
You did. What is your? Do you really have a top photo that sticks out in your mind? or maybe like a photo you weren't supposed to take?
Well, I kind of have a rule that I never take a photo in the bathroom, but every now and then something happens, and I was in a bathroom where there was only one urinal and one toilet, and I just finished at the urinal, and I turn around, and there's this guy standing at the toilet, he's dropped his pants, he's doing his business, and there's another guy behind him on his knees having a snack. I could not pass that photo up.
I don't think so. I don't think so. And, although that probably stays in your private collection, I assume. Yes.
Yes, it does.
Oh, perfect.
That did not go anywhere.
And Rebel.
Hey.
Rebel is 39. He was Mr. December, still is Mr. December 2012. That's the nice part about being the calendar, right? Once you're a month, you can't really be a Wuzzy anymore because
there you go.
That's it. And we found out that you're an actor and you love the theater, as I am too. And you know, as actors, we all have our onstage or maybe backstage story that we all remember so well. Do you have a moment you remember all too well?
Let me think. Well, the last show I did was Into the Woods, and in this show, like we were a small kind of ensemble cast, so I had to play a lot of roles. So I was playing the prince, the wolf, one of the stepsisters, and the cow. And so I was backstage, and somehow the cow was every other scene, and so I had this cow suit that I had to change in and out of. And so I ran backstage, changed into the cow, and then realized, oh no, I'm supposed to be a prince right now. I got out of the cow, into the prince, run on stage, do my part, then put the cow back on. It was madness. It was madness.
It sounds like it.
That's what we do in theater.
We do. And you know, cow, prince, sometimes you can just mix them all together, right?
It was a very sexy gay cow. Let me tell you.
It was. Okay. Are you guys ready to play the game?
Yes.
Get your pen, get your paper ready. Okay. Here we go. Sister Roma. Poor Sister Roma. You know, they put her through so much. Sister Roma said, "My dentist must be nearsighted. He just tried to blank my nose." That's right. Sister Roma said, "My dentist must be nearsighted. He just tried to blank my nose." See, poor Sister Roma. They put her through so much. They really do. I know it. So, again, Sister Roma said, "My dentist must be nearsighted. He just tried to blank my nose." Okay, ready, guys? Sister Roma said, "My dentist must be nearsighted. He just tried to show us fist." Yeah, and Phil. Wow, you guys are on the F words here. You need fist to Phil. All right, so he just tried to fist or fill my nose. Either way, I don't think that's too comfortable, but you know, it's Sister Roma. I know her. She's strong. So she can get through it. So I hope those at home, I hope you got to play along and you matched either fist or Phil. And I think we're about to see a little bit more of Joe. Let's see it more, Joe.
Every time they turn the lights down, just wanna go that extra mile for you. Public display of affection feels like no one else in the room.
All right, Joe. You've been working out, we can tell. Extra workouts for you. Thank you, Joe. Let's see. Rebel. Give us more. More.
Shake it like a phone. Shake it like a phone. Shake it like a phone. Shout it. Put your hands on it. Up and down, make it go away. Break the wall, shout it. Put your hands on it. Up and down, make it go away.
stuff out. Just like the film. All right, thank you, Rebel, thank you, Joe. Amazing. I told you these guys have come back and they're doing it all over again, and they're doing it 100% amazing. So let's meet our next two guys, Guy and Mitch. There they are. Hey guys, how are you? Good. So Guy, you're 58. You are Mr. February 2015, always will be. So we learned during the preliminaries, you like to take photos on walks. We asked the guys to do this little video for us in the preliminaries, and you walked around. You currently live in San Jose, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And you walked around, took photos, but you've taken more than just San Jose.
Yes.
A lot of photos. So what is the one photo that sticks out in your head?
Oh, that's a great question. I had the privilege of going to Puerto Vallarta with some friends not too long ago, and I captured a photo of this white cat with a blue eye and a green eye, but it was peering at me through this wrought iron fence with circles around it. And there was just something about the beauty of that cat and the uniqueness of it that was very eerie and mysterious. And the cat looked right in the lens, and I got the perfect photo.
Oh, perfect. Although I think that may have been my friend Don Ho and not a cat, but who knows? It goes to Puerto Vallarta a lot. So anyway, thank you, Guy. And Mitch.
Hi,
Mitch. Mitch is 50, almost 50. A few months ago, Mr. February 2020. Now, I read, somebody told me, maybe a little cat, speaking of cats, told me, you can become a human tent for your cat so you can put it to sleep. How does that work exactly?
She's an extremely lap cat orientated. I don't know what she's going to do after the pandemic when people go back to working in offices, because she's almost constantly on laps. And to help her to sleep, I actually have to kind of drag the sheets with one arm, put her here, she puts a little head right there, and then I just tuck under her feet so her little feet are on my hands. And she sleeps like that for an hour or two, and then she goes and gets water, and then sometimes she sleeps on top of my shoulder or whatever. She's just a total adorable lap cat, and I think it happens as she gets older. She's just really, really affectionate.
Well, I have to try that with a date or two, quite frankly. Just get them to put them to sleep, and it works, huh? It works.
Yes.
It works. Perfect.
I can hear her, I can see her dreaming sometimes. Her little paws will go
Perfect. Are you ready to play the game?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we've got paper and pen in hand. Viewers, get your fingers tick-a-tapping, typing, because this one is about Donna Sachet. Poor Donna. Donna Sachet, been around forever. Donna Sachet said, I like my men the way I like my eggs. Blanked. I like my men the way I like my eggs. Blanked. Are you ready? Oh, lost my music here. That's all right. So
yes, I'm ready.
You're ready? You ready? Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Sorry. I like my, Donna Sachet said, I like my eggs the way I like my men the way I like my eggs. Blank. What is it? Hard boiled and.
Oh. Hard.
I
thought we were still playing.
That's okay.
It's sunny side up.
It's first time it's a semi-match. The judges will say semi-match. It's all good.
I was waiting for the music.
I know. Sorry, I lost my music there for a second. But okay, are we ready to see a little bit more of Guy now? Guy. Oh, wait for the music. All right. All the way from San Jose.
Call me when you need. Call me out by your name. I'll be on the way like
Yeah, guys, show us the way. It's a quick
I
turn.
wanna sell what you're buying. I wanna feel on your in Hawaii. I want that jet
All right, let's hear it for Guy. And now we're ready to see. He looks ready too. Mitch. Yeah, Mitch. All right, we got a big cuddler going on. Big cuddler, sleep cat too. Big cuddler with a sleep cat. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you. Amazing. I said so. Okay, we got 2 more guys coming up. Are you ready for them? They are Cody and AJ. That's right. Cody and AJ. We got Cody. We got AJ. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hey. How are you?
Good. So good. How are you doing, Mark?
Awesome.
Good.
So, Cody Bear. Cody Bear is 49. Mr. October 2013. Isn't that right? Maybe slow feed. Just making sure.
Yes, I am 49.
I know. Cody, you may have to. We can't hear. We'll give you a second there to. My bad.
Okay.
Roll around.
Here we go. Yes.
Hey,
2013. Years old.
I know. See, you can't do much when it's all online, right? You just have to go with the flow. So
Exactly.
You do an annual toy drive.
I do with my husband Jack.
Yes, it's really near and dear to my heart. Is there a specific toy you can't forget? Maybe a toy that you got one time during the drives. Is there one that really stands out you can't forget about?
Jeff Millard, my fast son for Mr. San Francisco mother, showed up and gave me like 10 teddy bears to give to the toy drive, and we have a picture together. It's on Facebook.
I think I remember that.
So
that was
really
amazing.
cool.
I know. And you've
Yes.
gotten like really huge ones, like huge teddy bears and trucks and everything. You've gotten all kinds of small toys, and the kids really appreciate it. So thank you for doing that year after year, because that's it's just amazing work.
Of course.
And it's really selfless because people don't think sometimes they're so busy in Christmas they don't really think about all the need that's out there. They think they sometimes will donate $1 here and there, but really it takes a village to put that kind of program together. So thank you.
Thanks,
AJ.
Yes. Hello.
AJ is 39. Mr. March 2019. I know. So much has happened since 2019. And you're also Mr. Rubber San Francisco, right?
Yeah. That thing happened too. Yeah.
It happened too.
Yeah.
So, and as well as Mr. Powerhouse there for a while.
I was taking it from Cody. Cody just said, keep going, keep doing good work, keep getting out there, keep doing it.
There's a lot of misters in there. Mr. this, Mr. So what is the best thing for you about Rubber?
The best thing for me about Rubber? Can I say on here? I mean, I'll keep it clean, but sex is the best thing about Rubber. Like just being, all of it. It's all sensory. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys are ready to play the game.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. You got the paper, you got your pen. Viewers, you get your fingers ready. So here we go. Big Daddy Larry. The questions about Big Daddy Larry. My goodness. Big Daddy Larry has a game he calls Icing the Cake. The problem is that his partner ends up covered in blank. So Big Daddy Larry has a game he calls Icing the Cake. The problem is his partner ends up covered in blank. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. So Big Daddy Larry has a game he calls Icing the Cake. The problem is his partner ends up covered in
One more second.
Okay. Dick Waffle. Oh no. Poor Larry's partner.
I
Dick
know.
Waffle. And AJ, his partner was covered in frosting. I can't read it.
It says pervs. Frosting, you pervs, you perverts. Frosting.
Oh,
You're all
man.
dirty.
Oh
You're
man.
dirty.
That's big. Poor Larry. Come on now. You got to stop that, or a little bit more of it. Either way. I don't know. So, all right, guys, we are ready to see a little bit more. Are you ready? Let's look at Cody Bear. All right, give us a whirl there. There's Cody Bear. Next up, AJ. Little,
What do I get?
You get some music there.
No.
Center of attention. Even when we're up against the wall, you get me in a crazy position. If you want permission, you got my permission. Can't get down like this.
Getting into it. Let's hear it for AJ and Cody Bear. All right. See, I told you we had a great lineup, and I knew you guys were gonna love that. So I hope you had some fun playing along too, because it was a really fun idea for us to kind of like help you, like just kind of like be a part of the show. So I'm gonna call back Larry. Oh, Larry.
Hey,
there's Larry. Hey, wasn't that fun?
That was great. That match game was pretty cool. I like that. Good idea.
Well, let me tell you, these guys have already been raising a lot of cash, haven't they? So, you know, they join the preliminaries, and we tell them to go out there any creative way now, because, you know, even a couple months ago, you couldn't have much contact with people. So just any which way. And they did all kinds of things, from bake sales to online sales to all kinds of fun stuff. And they've also been selling their raffle. But it's time to find out the 3 members of the team that raised the most for PRC so far. They got a lot of fundraising to do left. So don't think that this one guy is going to raise the very most, because he could be. They're all out there. They're not trying to outdo each other, because it's a team. But we certainly want to encourage guys to raise as much as they can. So with that. It's time to find out who our top 3 sellers are.
Before, we also did an online underwear auction. So anyway, these guys.
Oh, that's right.
Just put themselves out there. They've done a lot of crazy stuff.
That's right.
Anyway, so without further ado, the top 3 fundraisers are in no particular order.
I don't have the drum roll. Sorry. Go ahead. Just tell us.
Papa Joe.
Joe.
Rebel.
Bravo! Wow. AJ! Wow.
Great job, guys.
Really, really amazing. Yeah. No particular order, just you're the top 3 that came in so far. Again, so many of those team members have done amazing jobs so far. So really incredible. But now I think we're ready for the whopping total so far to date, what these guys as a team have come in to raise. So I don't know myself, Larry.
It's a big number. It's a big number. We're still, I mean, you know, things are looking up. We might be able to do events again, but we're still in, you know, COVID mode, virtual mode. So
right.
We're hoping to switch gears here soon, but it's a big number. Are you ready?
Ready.
We really need that drum roll here.
I know.
$59,400.
Say it again.
$59,400.
Whoa, $59,000. There's not even a calendar yet.
I know.
That's amazing. That's incredible. So thank you, Team 22. So far, nearly $60,000. Not quite there, but almost there. That is incredible. So I mean, that's astounding for the fact that that you guys have come back together. Some of you were on the same, just with all different years and everything else. That's incredible. So thank you so much. And not just you three, thanks to the whole team, because this works as a whole team. So honestly, good job, guys. Beautiful, excellent job. Almost $60,000. That's incredible. So we have a special presentation, Larry, right? I think you we're going to take a little look back. Now, we brought you through like 2000 all the way to 2014 in the previous video at the beginning. We're going to bring you a little further up and kind of catch you up to date as to what all these guys have been doing over the past few years. We're going to add up the scores. We're going to see who's who. We're going to sort that all out while this video plays. But please enjoy this. This is a great presentation and a very special one at that.
Just keep moving on. We're ready to have a parade.
It's here. This is, Donna, I'm going to tell you, the leather contingent is, no, actually, this isn't the leather contingent. It's the beginning. This is the Bare Chest Calendar Men, all right? Over 20 years, the Bare Chest Calendar is raising money for the AIDS Emergency Fund and the Positive Resource Center. Every year, they pick 12 or 13 men to be on a calendar. Last year, they raised over $160,000 for both of those organizations. And this year, these gentlemen are well on their way to doing the same thing. I know you're doing that without reading the card, because you know it very well. You've judged it before. You've been a part of that contest. Look at this great crowd. I would buy that calendar. There we go. I don't know, Davey. Maybe we need to get some marriage proposals for some of these guys. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's definitely going to happen. Davey Wavey's getting a lot of love on Twitter, actually. They're asking, Davey, are you single? I had to let them down. I know Davey is taken, so
yeah.
Sorry about that one.
AIDS Emergency Fund is a wonderful organization here in the city. It started actually back in 1985 with the calendar, with the opportunity to provide financial assistance for people who were living with HIV. Positive Resource Center is another amazing organization helping people living with HIV to find resources for things like Social Security benefits, access to great health care here within the city and all around the Bay Area.
And that's what it's all about. I mean, that's why I came to do it, because I wanted to give back to the community. This money goes to helping people. We actually help people get back into jobs. So everything we do in this approach for the calendar is about giving back to the community.
One of the reasons I joined the calendar is that my uncle was diagnosed with HIV a couple of years ago. People live in fear and they don't talk about they're in Mexico.
I get really excited about what we do because you can really see the impact that it makes on the people who live in this city and the people who are living with HIV.
I felt encouraged to do something. I really benefited from people in the past who have struggled in the community, who are also AIDS or HIV positive. And so I think when I thought about the mission, I thought about those that really motivated me and that I could in some way give back to that history.
The reason why AIDS awareness is as important today as it was back then is because people are still ill with AIDS, people are still dying with AIDS. I've been doing a lot of fundraising since 1986 when I turned positive myself. I was a widower twice, and I lost my second husband 4 years ago. I was turning at a point in life where I was thinking that there was no difference or future for me anymore. The Bare Chest Calendar brought me a new sense of life. It's made a big difference.
This group of guys have been so instrumental in really kind of teaching me about community.
It's not just an organization raising money, it's like a brotherhood of men that are coming together.
I have really bonded with 12 other great guys, and we have created this brotherhood that really is not explainable in words.
Being introduced to so many different things in life and learning from each other and having a good time while raising money.
When someone suggested that I do this, I was just like, oh, I can't do that. This is not something that's for me. I came out as trans when I was 16, so it's been like more than half my life at this point. Some people have said to me like, oh, you can be on a men's calendar? And I'm like, yes, transgender men are men, so yes, we can be on a calendar with other men.
Being Mr. 400 means a lot to me. It's just showing the history of this organization as far as there's 400 people that have been a part of the Bare Chest Calendar. I'm very appreciative about it.
The word that I would use to describe my experience this year is pride. I'm so proud to have been given the opportunity to raise money for those who are in need. This year we will have raised over $120,000, and all of that money goes directly to people who need it the most.
When I look back on my experience with the calendar this year, I'm going to remember having a lot of really great times, making a lot of really good friends, doing some great work for the community.
They don't see me as different. I just feel friendship and the brotherhood that is this calendar.
To me, the exciting part is connecting people and meeting people, and of course, I'm having fun. That's also important.
What I'll walk away with from this experience is just the satisfaction of having helped people. Really have enjoyed this experience a lot.
It's been so amazing to be a Bare Chest Calendar man. The satisfaction of feeling wonderful about yourself, but also to help others at the same time.
It's all about leading with love and living with love and showing love to all those people who, regardless of their HIV status, deserve to be loved and respected and treated just as everyone else.
I think once the season is done for the Bare Chest Calendar, I think it'll be a mixture of feelings. I think it'll be a bit of sadness because it's going really, really fast. By the same token, I think I'll feel a sense of accomplishment.
I'm Mr. July for the 2018 Bare Chest Calendar.
I realize that there are people here in our community and communities outlying that need help. Being a part of Positive Resource Center and AIDS Emergency Fund, we know that we are affecting communities immediately. And then when we finish this, I will walk away knowing that I have created an atmosphere of family with 12 other guys. We started off not knowing each other at all, but when we finish this experience, we're going to be able to say that we're family.
They are warming up for their squirt gun fight, and I thought you'd like to see some of the training exercises we're doing now. They're going to have their squirt gun fight later today with the Boots and Britches Club. Oh my God, it's a lot of noise. So let me see if I can reverse this so you can see what it's doing. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. They're warming up the squirt guns. Yeah, and oh, I forgot to mention, they forgot to wear their swimsuits. I hope I can keep my R rating in this thing. So let's go over and do an interview. Let's see. We have Marco here.
Oh my God, Donnie!
Marco,
it's insane! It's so wild today.
Oh, Marco! Now show us your. I want to know about your gun, though. Show us your gun. Tell us about your gun. Your water.
You just gotta pump it. You hold it in place. And you just pump it and let it go.
Oh my God! And now, why did you choose that particular gun?
I just needed something that you needed two hands with.
I see.
To use two hands.
Well, it's usually it's better with two hands. They're telling me that.
Yeah, it's really strong, very powerful. It has a long range of squirting.
Oh my God!
Yeah, yep.
Oh well. Good luck in the match today. What do you hope the outcome will be today?
I just want to get wet and get others wet. I just want to have fun.
I think it's great getting people wet.
I do too.
Hi, beloveds. This is Don again, and we are live here at the Barracks Bar in Cathedral City near Palm Springs, California, and we are just getting ready for our match with the Boots and Britches Club. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see what the scene is like. The boys are here. We're just kind of getting ready and warming up. Let's see. Where's the turnaround here? So you can. All right, so here are the Articles of War. The Articles of War. Look at all this. Look at all these squirt guns, squirt guns, squirt guns. We are getting ready. And the boys here are just kind of relaxing a little bit before we get going. Here are our boys. They have swimsuits on this time. Oh, look at, oh my God, a little anticipatory. No, is that called pre-something or another? Oh my God, honey. Well, anyway. So,
hi boys, come out and play with us.
Yes, tell us.
Come out and play with us.
So what are
you? We got some squirt guns.
Ooh.
Squirt guns, big round squirt guns.
So
we're ready to shoot on you.
Well, I was going to ask you what your thoughts and feelings were, but I think you already told us. Marco, my love, we saw you at the pool, and here you are ready. Look at that big weapon you have. Look at that big tool you've got. Oh my God, look at you, sweetheart.
It's cocked, ready to go.
I know, I know. Now let's
fully
see.
Loaded.
Let's look at Mark over here. Mark, what's your weapon here? Let's see.
Weapon is the Saturday Night Special.
Oh my God.
Make it actually Saturday afternoon.
That looks pretty dangerous to me. Yes. Well, tell us some of your thoughts and feelings as you go into this combat.
I'm just in it for the sport and in it for the win.
Yes, we're going to win whatever it is we're going to win. It hasn't been defined what we're going to win yet, but we're going to win.
We're going to win.
We're going to win.
Whatever it is, we're going to win it because we're competitive and we don't know who we're competing against.
Yes.
But we got this. I'm locked and loaded, you know.
Oh my God! Now,
we got this.
Yes. Now, don't explode all that energy at once.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
Well, keep it.
There's more where that came
we'll
from.
Build up to a climax.
Yes, this is our lovely Orlando. Yes, say hi to the crowd.
Hi, guys.
Oh, and then we have to have our lovely Tim. Tim, tell us what your thoughts and feelings are in this moment as we go into battle.
My thoughts and feelings are I keep my weapon over there because this is a weapon.
Oh my! Look at that weapon!
This is a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, I can see that. I can see that. Oh my!
We're gonna win.
Oh, I am just overwhelmed. And with that, we have our Joe Pesta over here.
Yes, and I've got my big weapon.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, the green balls. We saw that in the pool. It was quite amazing.
And nice green big balls these are.
Oh yes. Anyway, it's going to be an amazing battle, and stay tuned for more. The battle already, and the boys are going nuts. I'm going to show you a little bit of it here, just a little bit. They're just going nuts with the water. They're shooting everybody. Oh my God! And I just got sprayed. Ah, look, this one's look, he's got 3 guns. Is that fair? Is that fair? He's got 4. Oh my God, and they're shooting over here. There's just no rules. Nothing's fair in love and squirt gun fights. That's what they told me. Oh my. Oh, and this is the fuel over here. And look what they've done. You can't see it, but they put ice cubes in there. Ice cubes. So this water is really cold, even though it's like 104 here in Palm Springs. It's way up at like 40 Celsius or something. It's still, that cold water is really something. You're not getting wet. Okay, he's not getting wet. Oh, we got 2 camouflage guys over here. And somebody just sprayed me! And I get to scream like a little girl. Ah!
Hi, David. I'm Kevin.
I am a queen and I should get my way.
Baker's does it!
I see.
I'm demanding to get my way because.
I see.
Like, what do you think? Should I have my way?
Yeah!
Should I?
Yeah!
You heard them, right?
I heard them. I agree. You should get you get one last lucky number 13.
We should have a lucky 13.
We should have a lucky 13.
Because
you ready?
It pleases us to do so. I want to say, hey, let's converse for a minute. Who should it be? Alright, we are in agreement that our Mr. Lucky 13 is Jaden!
thank you to our DJ tonight, DJ Wolf, Prince Wolf. Incredible music, and thank you so much for all your support. It's been actually supporting the calendar for a few years now. So we have a very generous list of wonderful people to thank. But first of all, I wanted to say, hopefully, we're going to be back on that stage again, and in this next year, we're going to be back on that stage or some stage next year. And don't worry, we will get there. So just have faith. We've got a lot of generous, wonderful people to thank tonight. First and foremost, our sponsor, who has been with us since 1999, Miller Coors Brand. Thank you so much. Thank you, Miller. Thanks for what they've done and about everything that they do and they will do. They really deserve a very special thank you. Tito's Handmade Vodka, thanks for coming on board. You guys have been on board for a few years now. We hope that of course that you continue to support us, and we can continue to support you and bring Tito's into all the bars and to all the homes so that everybody can enjoy your delicious vodka. Mr. S. Leathers and 9x6 Lubricants. Your support has been incredibly tremendous, not only this year, but many years, so thank you. Powerhouse Bar. We weren't able to actually be in the Powerhouse this year, but if we could have been, they would have certainly sponsored us, and we would have had the contests there. So thank you. A big thank you to Scott Peterson and the staff there for putting up with us all throughout the past years, and hopefully for years to come. Not hopefully, we will. The Bear Chest Calendar Committee, these guys, there's a lot of guys behind the scenes. They work hard. So thank you to everybody who kind of puts things together. You don't really realize how much work is involved until you get into this. And then you say, wow, that's a lot of people doing a lot of things. So thank you to them. Any kind of volunteer that we've had so far, we've had all kinds of people do all kinds of stuff. And sometimes it's not the big stuff that counts. Sometimes it's the little stuff that counts. Maybe you just bake cookies for a sale, or you maybe just hand out flyers. Sometimes it is the little stuff. In fact, many times it is the little stuff that makes that all come together. So thank you to any volunteer, both previously as well as in the future, that we're going to have to help put this whole thing together. And our Den Daddy, Donnie, who I do want to loop. I want a loop of him screaming like a prom queen, just playing over and over and over, because that was just too wonderful. And so you saw him in that video getting wet. So we're going to get that loop. I promise you, Donnie, we're going to get that loop. And of course, all our wonderful judges. And of course, anyone I've forgotten, well, sorry. But you are much, much appreciated. And of course, let's not forget the people who donate, because you can still donate, by the way, right there, that link. You can still donate tonight and well into the future. If you see our guys, they're always, trust me, they'll always take $1 or $2. So anytime you see them around, just go ahead and slip them $1 or $2. They'll give it right back to PRC. Now, to end the suspense, here we go. To end the suspense, let's see what the 2022 calendar is going to look like. And for that, I need my friend Larry. Big Daddy, where are you, Big Daddy? There you are. I know, and you've got some help in the back, I see.
I was going to say, let me go to the other side.
I was down. We needed a little extra time because I was afraid I was going to have to put pants on, but my assistant Vanna showed up, so I think we're good.
Well, I hope maybe maybe your assistant, he has the pants on. So
yes, there's just one pair of pants and we share them. So anyway,
perfect. And your assistant there is going to help us by crossing out the months that the guys want to choose. So in kind of an order of their scores, that we're going to call the guys out, and they're going to choose the month that they personally want to represent on the 2022 calendar. Right. And of course, but this is the only kind of rinky-dink way we could figure out to actually let the guys know, by the way, that month's not available. So anyway, it'll work, period. So in order of the scores and whatnot, we have our top spot tonight goes to Joe. Joe, you're the top spot. You raised a lot of cash there. Buddy. A lot of good stuff. Joe, so you get the first choice. What month are you going to choose?
Well, I'm going to reprise my role as Mr. December.
Mr. December. Let's hear Santa, bring me some treats.
Thank you, Vanna.
Right. Mr. December. Larry.
All right. I'm gonna ask DC a favor. Can we pull all of the top 6 on the screen? Can we make 6 on the screen?
Oh, there you go.
Can we make me louder so that you can see the calendar? All right. Can everybody see that? Except for December. December's covered. All right. Here we go. All right. Our second pick goes to AJ.
AJ.
Thanks. Oh my God.
Okay, AJ. What month are you going to do?
What month? Really quickly, I do want to say a big thank you to everyone who donated. People showed up, and I'm really appreciative to everyone. I do want to give a special thank you to an anonymous donor that donated $2,000. I have no idea who the person is, but it's such a great cause, and I just think that was huge. I can't thank them any other way, so I just want to say thank you if they're out there. Cool. What month? I would like to pick. I'm going to mix it up this time. I'd like to be Mr. June.
June. Hey, summer's coming, June. All right. June. I think June's going to be a good month this year, too. And next 2022 is going to be better. So, and our next spot. Are you ready? Larry, you ready?
Yes.
Our next spot goes to Cody. Cody Bear. We got a frozen feed there for a second. So
Cody.
We'll let that catch up. Cody Bear, I know, Cody. So we've got December, we've got June. Cody, are you there?
I can't even hear or see anything.
Oh
no.
Okay, why don't we do this? We'll reserve that spot for Cody. We'll come back to him. Unless you want me to do something different.
Hi.
Oh, there you are.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. There you are. So you've got the next spot. What month are you going to choose?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Still got some technical difficulties.
Hello.
Hold on.
Should we speak for him?
Right.
I feel like we all know what month he wants. So.
Hear me?
We can hear you.
I just sent him a message.
I'll give him a call.
I know. You know, it's the era of the internet. I think we've broken the internet. That's all there is to it. So, you know, after all these Zooms and chats and Twitches and everything else, I think the world has just broken the internet. That's all. So we got to just hang on.
I don't know what's going on.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay.
There goes him.
Hopefully he's got our message now. Cody, are you there?
Is this the phone a friend portion?
Yeah. Cody, if you can hear me, I'm calling you right now.
This might be. Okay. I think we should just reserve that spot. We'll come back to him. Yes?
AJ, did you say you were going to call him or not?
Yeah, I did. Got nothing.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's hear from the next guy, Rebel.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do.
Hey, Cody.
Well, wait, Rebel. Wait.
I got Cody on the line. If we
Okay.
want, we just needed some drama in here. We needed a little drama to like get this good. This is good. Cody, do you want to try to speak to them and let them know what month you want? Hold on one second. I don't know if you can you hear him? Speak, Cody.
We can hear him. We can hear him. October, October.
Cool. They heard you. They heard you for October.
Okay. See, when there's a will, there's a way. You gotta
We're
get
virtual
around
here.
it. And there you go. There you go. So
Yeah.
okay, Larry, moving on.
Hold on,
We've got
take time,
October,
take time,
December,
take
June.
Yeah, we got Rebel up next.
All right, I will take May.
All right.
May. Rebel's gonna take May.
Nice.
May, June, October, December. We're filling out that calendar, but we need.
You know that May is like the title holder month, or the most IMLs, I think. Come on, May, so good omen, dude.
It could be, but it's gone now. It's gone now. So, but let's hear from Ken. Ken, hey Ken.
I am. So,
What month?
I was Mr. February back in 2003, and I want to come back with that. I also want to thank all the donors who were incredibly generous. So thank you guys, Mr. February.
February, lots of heart, lots of heart.
This is great. Let me move this over here. There we go.
Lots of heart. Perfect. Valentine's.
All right, Jack.
Valentine's Day is looking up. It is. It is. And the next guy.
Jack.
Jack. Yay, Jack.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Okay,
do the same.
Jack.
Thanks to everyone who donated, especially out here in Baltimore, because a lot of folks out here had no idea what the calendar was or anything like that. So there's no history. So thank you to everyone all around the world who donated. And I am going to pick January. It was my first choice last time, and I didn't make it. So birthday month for me, January.
January.
January's are cool. Good choice.
Oh, wow. That's it. 6 months already filled up. That's totally awesome.
All right, I think we should ask these 6 guys to leave so we can pull on our next 4.
Okay, guys. Yeah, we're gonna say
Thank you,
goodbye.
guys.
We need a little space there on the screen. And I think, most importantly, Larry, the calendar guys, they do work as a team. So those guys raised a lot of money and everything, but everybody raised money and everybody really contributed and pitched in for, let me say it again, nearly $60,000 to date. That means that that's just from now. I mean, they got another like half a year there or more to raise even more money. And there's even a calendar to go out and to sell. So trust me, that total is going to soar. Now, especially with these guys, if they've did 60 already, there's definitely a lot of guys out there that the rest of these guys are going to do amazing work. So let's bring on the next 4 guys.
Yeah, I was going to say we're working on that. We're messaging back and forth.
We're going to work on that.
We got some of them there. So what I think we should do, again, this is a team thing, and we really appreciate all the effort that everybody's done. But what I think we should do with the bottom 4 is I think we should announce them in random order. This is something that we talked about.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely agree. Yeah, absolutely. So as we work on that, Larry, do you remember a calendar where the guys had raised that much money to date?
Yeah, I mean, there have been some really good years. The year that we did 205, we raised more, but this is COVID. This is a whole new world, and
very true, very true.
These guys are amazing, and they work really hard. I know that it's it takes a lot of effort and a lot of personality and a lot of making it.
Absolutely, yeah, and a lot of energy. Wow, because they're not getting paid for this. This is all volunteer work. Your volunteer work. Everybody here is volunteer work. So, but if you want to send me a check. I'll send it to PRC. But, but anyway, let's see our 4 other guys. Working. Brad, Michael, Guy, Mitch. There you guys are. Okay, in no particular order, our next guy goes to Michael. Michael, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, good. Congratulations. What month would you like to choose?
November.
November. All right. Perfect. Larry, on to you.
Let's ask Guy. Guy, what month would you like?
Before that, I just want to again thank everybody for supporting this cause and for the amazing generosity of so many people. And I would like to be Mr. September.
September. Back to school for you. September. All right. Wow, that calendar is filling out.
Going up.
Who's next? Who's next? I say it would be Mitch.
Hi.
Mitch. Yay. There you are. Okay, Mitch. What's the month? What's it going to be?
I want to thank everybody. It's been amazing. I want to also give a shout out to all 2020 and everyone I've met through the organization. I am born in July, and it's the first full month of summer, all 31 days of it. I want July.
July, my birthday month too, July.
Happy
Awesome.
birthday, both of us.
All right. All right, Mitch. Larry?
That leaves Brad. Brad, what month do you want?
Brad, hey.
I'll take August. It's my favorite time of year, and it might as well just stay through to August.
Why not? August it is. August it is. Wow, look at that. Look at that. I know. Guys, thank you so much. Amazing work. Almost $60,000. That's incredible. That's incredible. That is quite a team, Larry. That is quite a team. But unless I missed something, I think there's still 2 spots open. As far as I remember, there's still 12 months in 2022. I know that we're trying to catch up on time with the whole pandemic, but that's ridiculous. We gotta have at least 2 more months, right? I mean, 2022. These guys need to raise money. They need the cash. So
how did we come up short? I mean, like
I don't know.
Who's in charge of this? I don't even know. This is
I think that is our surprise tonight.
Okay,
That's
yes.
our big surprise.
Surprise twist.
So you may have noticed there's 10 months, but
Yeah.
Larry?
So we reached out, to alumni, and we talked about this earlier, right? Like it's really amazing that these guys have already put in a year's worth of service. We don't know. So these guys have already put in a month's or a year's worth of service. Sorry, Vanna was doing something over there. All right, we're going to start again. These guys are amazing. They've already put in a year's worth of service. And we wanted to have a range of years represented. Ken is actually one of the earliest years that you've seen so far, and he's from 2003. But the calendar actually spans, it's 38 years. This is the 38th edition. So we wanted to go a little further back, and we specifically reached out to a couple guys from the 90s and asked them if they would join us and grace the calendar.
Incredible.
And
they agreed.
I'm going to announce them and show you their images from their original year. So one of the remaining spots goes to John, who is Mr. June 1990.
June 1990, John. God, thank you, John. That's incredible. That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, and the other one?
And the second spot goes to David, who is Mr. May 1993.
David May 1993. Wow. Well, we're going to assign their months, but they're definitely on the calendar. Yes, they're going to be on the calendar as themselves.
And we'll talk to them and see which month they want. So we're not going to, or we can post them if you want, but we're not going to fill in the spot. We'll let them.
Good. We'll let them decide. So they're kind of like our calendar ambassadors. I mean, these guys, they didn't join the rest of the guys tonight because we felt they've done so much for so many years that they didn't need to. They were automatically on the calendar. So so congratulations, David and John, because you have made the calendar, and you started with the base from 1985, right?
Yes.
So some of these guys joined in very, very early years. We're going to get we're going to surprise you because we don't want to show them current images, right? Because that's going to be the big surprise for the alumni calendar is to show these guys in their calendar form nowadays. So
we
that's
actually
going to be a lot of fun.
And we actually have a small video that we're going to play. Basically, 1990 to 2020, we've got 30 years represented there, or 3 decades of men. So we're gonna actually play a quick video that shows the men in the order that they initially appeared on the calendar. So
please do, yeah. Let's have some fun. Three decades of men still raising a lot of money. That's really, ultimately, that's really what it boils down to. That's really what it's all about. And we have had such a good time tonight. And David and John, thank you for your contribution. Thank you to our 10 wonderful guys who did amazing work already. $60,000 last year, $125,000 for that calendar. And we are just going to keep up the good work. Please, so that kind of brings us to our conclusion tonight. And we hope you had a lot of fun kind of playing the game and looking at all the guys. But ultimately, what it also counts is to do a little bit of a donation too. If you haven't already, then please use that link. If you see one of our guys out and about, again, they're happy to take a few bucks and give it over to the calendar. Do look for us in upcoming street fairs and things. Fingers crossed, everything goes good. Look for us in street fairs and maybe even the Pride Parade sometime. Who knows? We'll get it. We'll get it all worked out. Like I said, it's been a bit of a weird year, but we're gonna get through this. Please don't forget to like us on the Bare Chest calendar. If you happen to be watching and want to be a part of the 2023 calendar, because 22 is full now, you can go to the website or send us a link at imnext@barechest.org and or send us an email, and then we will get back to you. So you can always check out on our Facebook too, the Facebook page. Like us there, follow us, see all the events coming up. And on that, I will say, have a good evening. I'm Mark Palladini, happy to represent the calendar for nearly 10 years now as your MC. Please donate. It's so important, and charities need your help. So with that, I'll say, have a good night.
serving up some love. Living every year to feel the needs of others. Like the spirit of an angel, like the Alpha and Omega, making human needs reality. Feeling good, loving free. They're bold, they're strong, they join together, unified. We're bold, we're strong, we join together, the magic ride. It's time to bear a check. Come together through any kind of weather. The quest being bolder, living, loving stronger. The quest come together through any kind of weather. I bear my chance for you. The quest come together through any kind of weather. The quest being bolder, living, loving stronger. The quest come together through any kind of weather. We bear our chance for you. Living, loving stronger. The quest come together through any kind of weather. I bear my chance for you. The quest come together through any kind of weather. The quest being bolder, living, loving stronger. The quest come together through any kind of weather. We bear our chance